Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. The veteran kicker Graham Gano puts it on the tee. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. We'll check the reaction for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
A second down throw for Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Dotson, the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds, so they take advantage of the 1st and 5 situation and pick up the quick first down.
Nice pickup there by Saquon Barkley, and this is an element of his game that early on in his career he really excelled at. You think back to his rookie year, Mike, in 2018, 91 catches. Last year, only 41. Now, I think a lot of that can be blamed on some quarterback issues and some injuries to Daniel Jones, but you got to get him back going in the passing game. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion right. One more time, they try Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Back to throw. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and you're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Eagles offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On 2nd down, Barkley. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Third and 6. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Hurts working in the pistol. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but With the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On third down, here's Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd down and 3. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That's caught left side by Goddard. running from the pistol with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
The advantage to this play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for 1 extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes after the running back. He pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the 1st down.
And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. 3rd and a yard. Man in motion is Smith. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Amir Smith-Marset goes back to return it. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Fakes the handoff and keeps it to himself. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. And he will score. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Quick throw here is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, Hurts. To the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will get out in front 17-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken around the 11. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The veteran Darius Slay. They're on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll keep this on the zone read. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense. And if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. On play action, here's Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Sidney Brown, they're on the tackle. Second and 7. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. Here comes 3rd and 6. Back to throw. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Giants first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Bellinger. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. In motion, it's Robinson. Connects with his big tight end, man Hurts. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still little work to do now on 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Down inside the 10. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He'll take it in at the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Really nice play there by Malik Neighbors. And when we talked to the head coach, Brian Dable, what did he tell us? He said, I need more competitive guys. I need guys that are going to go out there and compete for the ball, play in and play out. And remember, Mike, this is a guy that led college football in yards per game last year at over 120 yards receiving per game. So they got themselves a pretty special talent here in New York, and I think we're just scratching the surface.
Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The Giants sending out their punter. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Eagles offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Man in motion is Brown. A 1st down throw for Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back, but instead you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Man in motion is Brown. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Third and long. To throw is Hurts. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
It's a very fine line, Mike, for a quarterback when he escapes the pocket is how long do I remain a passer and when do I turn into a runner? And you can see the quarterback kind of going back and forth here, and Probably would have been better off just throwing this one away, but instead, he takes the sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Tracy now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man is Robinson. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Giants.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
This one pulled in by the tight end Bellinger. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. Slayton is the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. To throw, Hurts. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Open man, that's Slayton. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Now, faking the give, he'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
Yeah, shot there to take the lead with that big play. He's got an open receiver. He just needs to put it on him. And here in the 4th quarter, those critical plays mean that much more. And you just can't afford to miss open targets, especially downfield like that.
A carry here for Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to, but for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now a screen set up for Tracy.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to cut the deficit in half. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. On 2nd down, Hurts. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Uh-oh. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Dotson, the man in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. A run with Barkley. Ooh. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Tracy now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle to the tight end, Bellinger. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Desperation time now setting here in the 4th quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
They'll run with Tracy. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to the air one more time. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Back to throw. And he will score! Game on! Daniel Bellinger! Touchdown, New York! Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
To throw on second down is Hurts. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Hurts gonna hold on to this one. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Once again, it's Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Man in motion is Smith. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Going to return this from the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that final throw here is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. In a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one as they cruise to an easy road victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.